Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. So, welcome to version 1.0. This is March 4th, 2014, and Tower of Guns has been officially released. So what does that mean? That means amazing things. So, if you followed any of my previous stuff, I've been doing okay. I think this is episode number 30, 31. It's kind of hard for me to keep track. I think this is 31, when you think of it. Maybe 32. I kept playing and I was like, oh, in retrospect, I probably should have, like, stuck around and, you know, made sure that the release episode would be, like, episode 25 or 30. But, you know what? I love this game too much and couldn't stop myself from playing in any way, shape, or form. So, welcome to episode whatever number this is, and version 1.0, which I'm so happy about. Because what does that mean? I have no idea. Because when it comes down to it, I haven't checked the changelog. I don't know how much has been added. I don't know, you know, what's different from last time. And I think this room is new. I don't recognize the layout. This room is not new. I recognize this layout. Ooh, green turrets. That's new, I think. Bunch of weapon EXP. Oh, right, we're already up to weapon level 2. And we got a lot of terrifying things over there. So instead of, like, sticking around and getting our faces handed to us, ooh, those are spiky balls. I do not want to deal with spiky balls, not the slightest. So instead of sitting around and dealing with the, you know, inevitable spiky death that is waiting for us, I'm just going to continually circle strafe around, hoping for the best. Now, we've got a couple of these guys. They're not exactly what I would call threatening, but they're still scary nonetheless. So let's take out the spiky ball launchers on this side, and straight back and forth. Alright, we're actually almost up to weapon level 3, which is amazing. Oh, I think we got hit just a little bit there. I'm not sure what hit us. I'm more than willing to bet it was a bullet. Now, if I can just avoid all these spiky balls this guy puts out, he dropped almost nothing. Kind of a shame, but, yep. Just got, not goosed, specifically. Goosing is not the right term. Do not want to get hit by that bullet. But almost got hit by the bullets just as I was going by. Oh, hey. You are not friendly. Okay, so let's let the lasers pretty much handle everything and anything for us, and just kind of reap the rewards. I guess I will, I think those are saw blade launchers up above? Yep. Okay, so that's a concern, but not a big one. We're doing pretty well on health, and we're doing pretty well on weapon level, actually. That's a difficulty increase, so, let's avoid the crap out of that one. Oh, come on. Okay, good. I was like, no, weapon EXP trapped behind, you know, the, trapped behind the difficulty increase thing, the, you know, one thing that I can't, you know, fight against. Ooh, there's more stuff behind me. Of course there's more stuff behind me. Why? I don't know why I didn't, you know, just instantly know that there's going to be stuff behind me, but we're actually doing a pretty good job of, I'm not going to quite say, like, sixth sensing this, but I definitely feel like I'm avoiding the bullets with a relative degree of proficiency, which is good, because I'd hate to celebrate, you know, the release of this game with an absolute crapshoot of a run. But, you know, it's happened, I've done it, and it's not uncommon for me to do so. So we got a couple pizza launchers up there. We're at weapon level 3, which gives us a fair amount of damage. In fact, as long as we keep this up, we can actually one-hit pretty much everything, which is amazing. So, weapon EXP, come to me, thank you. And we got a lot of stuff sitting around hitting us. Oh, okay, we're actually just shy of weapon level 4. Kind of sucks because we've taken a little bit of stupid damage here and there. A kind of huge amounts of salvos up above that I've been not neglecting in the slightest, but at the same time my dodging has been subpar in favor of trying to take all these guys out, which, you know what, when it comes down to it, as long as we can keep this up, get back down here, get the small amount of weapon EXP. Ooh, token, don't go away, token, no. God, yeah. Awesome. Okay, so we got 70 coins, triple jump, almost weapon level 4. Wish we were weapon level 4, but you know what? I always will say this, beggars can't be choosers. So what is this? I don't remember what this one does, but I don't have enough coins for it, so it doesn't matter. But it looks like there's still some stuff up above, so I'm gonna head that direction. Whew. So one other thing, pseudo-announcement, whatever you want to call it, I made a new thumbnail for Tower of Guns, so if you haven't seen it yet, it's nice and pretty, and you should definitely check it out. And if I remember, I'll actually overlay it right now. But we will see. These episodes are long, and I tend to kind of forget what I said in the beginning of them. So, ooh, yes, exactly what I was looking for. So, I was like, you know, the one thing I could kill for is a little bit of health. And lo and behold, there it is. Just sitting there waiting for me. Alright, so we're not full health, and we don't have much for passive pickups. But I'm fairly confident we'll be able to beat whoever this is. Mama Spinbot. Alright, good and familiar. I was a little afraid we'd be fighting somebody, like, hideously new and terrifying. But as it stands, it looks like we are fighting, you know, good and reliable. And it actually looks like we're pretty safe in this corner, too, which is good. Also looks like a number of the passive little enemies drop more pickups during boss fights. Nope, you aren't getting close to me. You are not getting close to me. Get out of my face. So, we're taking a little bit of damage. I'm not happy about that. But I'd rather be stuck in... Nope, nope, nope. So there are a couple of those little guys flying at me, and a couple of bombs, too. Okay, we took out Mama Spinbot. Should give us enough health and weapon EXP to make up for the fact that we took a fair amount back there. Pick it all back up before it disappears, because that'd be very unfortunate. Is that it? Is that everything? There's one more little health token, and I see a weapon EXP, but we're not going to get to it. So now we have critical serum, which makes us crit like a butt ton, and that's it. So it looks like the health boost, health pickups, health whatevers, the health increases are have stuck through since version 0.78, which is pretty good. Because, you know what, the little bit of extra health, mostly the extra healing is going to be helpful. Because we have yet to pick up any kind of passive boost. I would really, really like to have my Mighty Moose perk. Because, as much as I like triple jump, it does make you a little bit flimsier than I'd like to be. And unless you can make up for it with some passive pickups, you're going to be taking a lot more damage than you want to be taking. And that's not so fun. So, we're in the Gearworks. Gearworks is both kind of my... Oh, I'm stuck in the level. I hate it when I get stuck in the level architecture. It's like, I can pretty much deal with everything else, but getting stuck on anything is A, terrifying, and B, really hard for me to rectify, just because it's like, my peripheral vision in this game sucks, and it's not like I can shoot and move at the same time. So we got a super cannon, which isn't particularly threatening as it is, as long as there isn't like another one that pops up immediately after you kill it. No, it does not look like it. Alright, so we got some coinage. And we haven't run into a whole lot of new stuff, which is kind of good and kind of bad. Because I was really hoping we could see some really cool new things. Health pickup, no. Okay, so I didn't get the health pickup, but like, I know there's some stuff up there, maybe, but no way I can get up there with my measly amounts of jumping. And yeah, this is not new either. I definitely, or actually no, this is new. I don't recognize this specific type of configuration. It's very similar to that room that always kills me, you know, would always kill me, like, what, 15 runs ago? Where I just fell to my death? Fairly embarrassingly. But it looks like it's slightly different. So let's head over here, because there are, like, no enemies spawning, and it's confusing. But, you know what? Confusing can be a blessing and a curse. So I don't think I have enough jumps to get up anywhere, because there's no ramp up there, and there's no, like, good platforming to be done to be able to get me up to those gears up there, and I'm not even sure how much is up there, so I'm gonna go down, because, well, when in doubt, go down. Hey, it's one of these guys. I feel like I'm reminiscing for things that, you know, I already know about. Okay? I'm not entirely sure if I remember that shaft. Maybe it's new, maybe it's old, maybe I just never noticed it before, but it feels like either you can jump up using it, or jump down using it. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we got a super cannon. So these guys are horrifying, and I'd love to be able to take them out before they murder my face, because the sheer splash damage of one of these guys is run-ending, pretty much. So we've got a bunch of nice power-ups sitting up there, and there's no way I'm going to be able to make it to them in time. So let's just assume we're relatively safe. There don't look to be any more super cannons up above, but just in favor of not, you know, getting just insta-gibbed by one, I'm going to keep incredibly mobile. So we've got one more of these guys, no more super bullets visible, again, still. Gotta kind of keep my eyes on the sky here, because, well, it'd be really embarrassing, like I said, to celebrate the start of Tower of Guns with a death. Alright, so something just went bang. So there's something up there that's big. And I don't think I'd be able to make it up there. It's a mystery shop thing. Yeah, this is definitely a different room configuration. It's very similar to the rooms I've already been in, but it's unique enough that I don't recognize all of it. So I'm betting this is slightly different compared to what I'm used to. Okay, so we've got one super cannon left, I think. Unless there's one behind me. And then I also see a bunch of spiky balls, which is terrifying, but let's get over here because shit's Christmas, apparently. A lot of pickups. Come on. Okay, so where are the spiky balls coming from? And how did they get all the way over here? That's my question. And don't know if that question is going to be answered properly. I was really hoping I could get that health pickup without getting injured terribly. Oh, that's where they're coming from. Okay, so there's like a salvo of these guys just kind of sitting up high. And I don't know if they got their range boosted or there's a second set. But, well, there's a flamethrower over there. I don't... Oh, yeah, there are multiple sets. And it definitely does feel like they got their range boosted, or maybe just their targeting better. Because there's no way they'd normally be able to shoot all the way over there, I think. So we've got this guy over here. I really don't know if it's even worth it for me to take him out. Yeah, it was. A couple of EXP pickups, always nice. And anything else? Does not look like it. Alright, so I'm going to do something, I wouldn't say extremely risky, but I'm going to go out of my way to do a little bit of platforming. It does sound like there's still a couple of the spiky things all over the place. That's a concern, but not that much of one as long as I stay mobile. So there's some kind of elevator shaft, or not elevator shaft, but like platforming shaft that you can go up in that tube, but it does not look like you'd be able to do that normally. So what I'm gonna do is do this. Nope, no way I'm gonna be able to make it up there. I was hoping that I could drop down and like jump just as soon as I crested the like upper barrier, if that makes any sense. More or less I was hoping that I could use the fact that I was already slightly high up in the air to get myself to triple jump, or I guess double jump, because one of the jumps would already be expended, to get myself up into that little mystery spot. But that does not look like that's the case, and we got a lot of cannons sitting around here for us. I'm just going to keep moving and really hope that there's, oh, just a couple of little guys flying around. Good. I was afraid that there might be, like, I don't know, a saw blade launcher or a super cannon just waiting to ruin my day. But no, looks pretty tame. I think, yeah, these guys are still here. I like the saw blade launcher. It's kind of my old go-to gun, considering I used to have, what, the shotgun, the peas and carrots pistol, which I poo-pooed for the longest time, and then this gun. And this gun, flies straight, does a hell of a lot of damage. Technically ricochets, I don't know if... Yeah, this one kinda does, but only if you hit... Well, if you actually, like, hit a wall or something. Come on! How have I not hit that guy? Okay, there he goes. There he's dead. And one left. And then we can get a bit adventurous. So, how are we doing? We are almost at weapon level 5. We've got an activated item. We've got... Okay, now we're at weapon level 5. But that's tenuous at best. I never bet on it right when we're on the line. So who's going to spawn here? A lot of things. Sounds like a lot of saw... Oh, hello. A lot of saw blade launchers and a lot of bombs. Or not saw blade launchers, a lot of spin bots and a lot of bombs. Which, actually, not that bad. I can definitely deal with the bombs and the spin bots, because, well, at this point my saw blades just rip right through them, and this is kind of a salvo of really nice things that, I mean, I definitely need the weapon EXP. But a lot of the other stuff I didn't really need, like the health. Probably doing me zero good whatsoever. But it does look like there's a shop down there. So with any luck, we can actually get across before we get blown up. Okay, good. I want to get through before those things all explode on my face, because that'd be really unfortunate, because I like my face. I may not be the prettiest man in the world, but I definitely have an attachment to, you know, seeing, speaking, smiling, making funny faces at people mostly. I like to make a lot of funny faces. Now, it's kind of one of the reasons why I don't do face cam, because I mean, it's like a dog looking at itself in the mirror. It's just like... Actually, considering you guys would probably find that entertaining, but I'm not doing face cam anyway. Especially on stuff like this. That would seem hugely... I don't know. Maybe not irrelevant, but... Well, yeah, my facial expressions would be largely irrelevant, apart from just being like... Also, you'd be seeing me talking constantly, so I guess my emoting would be hampered by the fact that I have to run my mouth constantly. Right, is there anything else shooting at me, or if it's... Oh, it's just the... It's just the fire on the ground. There's a lot of fire, that's a lot of stuff. I'm really hoping... earlier I was poo-pooing the health. Now I'm poo-pooing the weapon level, which is strange. Usually it's like weapon level, must have, but now we're actually pretty much close to full. And what's in the shop? It's speed. Speed is not what I would call the most necessary thing in the world to us, but what the... Okay, so we got fired straight into this thing, and apparently that does a lot of damage. Anyway, our jumps aren't high enough. Okay, so we gotta go. And we're up. Good. So apparently going through the motivational boosters, or whatever you want to call them, is actually substantial enough to launch you into a platform and do a crazy amount of damage. So I hear stuff shooting at me, which probably means it's down below, like, in the lower area. Which is both good and terrifying, because that means the moment I get back down there, bad things are probably going to happen to me. Just saying. So, it looks like it's a drop-down point. I was really hoping for some actual passive boosts, but that does not look like it's the case. Alright, let's see what's down here and shooting at me. Because there's definitely something that spawned that was shooting at the walkway I was through. Oh, hey, it's one of these guys. Probably two of them. Yep, there's another one. Okay. And I swear I got hit by my own pizza there, but I guess maybe... The pizza gods are smiling upon me, and I now have the capacity to consume my own pizzas without, you know, feeling terribly ill, because, well, you know what, a little bit of acid reflux doesn't hurt anyone, but it's still pretty, I don't know, it's still pretty inconvenient to have bad acid reflux, and if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I get kind of bad acid reflux after eating a lot of pizza, which is a shame, because I freaking love pizza. I'm not a Ninja Turtle, but you might as well count me as one. Okay, so we got a lot of terror. A lot of terror. So we got flying bombs, little flying guys, these cannons, which I'm not going to say are priority number one, but they're pretty much priority one. So a lot of damage, a lot of weapon EXP, and a lot of projectiles. Actually, come to think of it, the homing purple shit is probably priority number one for me. With any luck, I can take out a lot of the stuff that is like haunting me as I go through without... How did I not get that health pickup? I guess I just bunny hopped right over it. Oh well, good enough for me. So that's a difficulty reduction. That's good. Not the most important upgrade in the world, or pickup in the world, but definitely up there. Because, well, we're getting a lot of shit thrown at us, and we really don't have much to deal with it, so if we had something that reduced the amount of poop, you know, like a good plumber, I could definitely... be in the market for some good plumbing right about now. My apartment has, you know, probably the worst maintenance ever, as in they almost never do any maintenance, and I don't even know if there is a maintenance person. Okay, so we got some terror, but I can make it work as long as I kind of strafe back and forth. And we got a lot of pickups down here, so let's just deal with that, avoid the bullets. I'm really hoping there's nothing behind me, and there isn't. Good. So how are we doing? We're a little lower on health than I'd like to be, but when I say lower on health than I'd like to be, that just means we're slightly injured. That is a health upgrade over here, which, not what I would call the most necessary of upgrades, but we get enough money in this game that usually we can pretty much buy whatever we feel like. There's like zero reason why not to. And so, a lot of saw blades. So instead of kind of sitting around in here and just kind of hoping that things will flip around in my favor, I'm going to get back up here and kind of take them head on because, well, as it stands, it's a lot easier shooting them and kind of like strafing back and forth than trying to tango with the platforms. Alright, so when this flips, I'm going to go for it, because at this point we've taken out pretty much all of them, actually. And don't flip on me yet, don't flip on me yet. Beautiful. Okay, so something's up here. I definitely heard something spawn. Oh, hello. That's what spawned. So we got a bunch of these guys. And with any luck, either I can line of sight them. Nope, they're still going to be shooting. Okay, so I killed one of them. That explains why significantly less bullets were flying. And I think I actually took out all the saw blade launchers too. Now, what would really mess my day up is if a flamethrower spawned right here. But it looks like I seem to have lucked out in that regard. So we've got a mystery shop, which is always good, because unlike the little mystery boxes, ow. Okay, so we've got a little bit of pain, and not a lot of gain. Looks like maybe, actually, a fair amount of gain. So we are higher health than when I got hit in the face by that bomb, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, a lot of health pickups. Thank you. More. Awesome. And I think there are more bombs up here. Yep. Okay. So that's something to be a little worried about. And apparently the bombs bounce back down on my face, so something to be terrified of-ish. But these guys fire pretty slowly and not that big of a deal. So we're still doing... I'm not going to say fantastic. We barely have any upgrades. We just have speed and health, which I would love to get some more stuff. Luck. Thank you. Ooh, that was a really good deal on luck. So at this point, we've got some kind of shop over there and what looks to be more coinage, I think. So I'm going to wait until these platforms flip, and then I'm going to make a run and gun. And come on, don't flip on me yet. Oh, thank you. Okay, so what is this? This is the answer to my prayers in a way. It's a might pickup, which means more damage for us. Great. I'd swear there are secrets in this area, but I've never found them. Alright, so there's something here shooting at us. Oh, hello. That's what's shooting at us. So we got a lot of purple shit and a lot of spiky balls. Terrifying. In so many ways. Ow. Oh, okay. It came from behind. I was like, where did I get hit from? Who else is shooting at me? No, it's just, the behind area. Okay, so it looks like that's actually where one of the secret areas is. And for the life of me, I have no idea if there's an invisible wall back there. It doesn't look like it, but it's definitely something I will have to test in the future. It might also just be one of those that only if you can jump across. Anyway, let's go see about the boss. And use our level 5 weapon with the might boost. And, ooh, is it Dr. Turret? No, it's Grandpa Napoleon. Well, that's concerning-ish. So, Grandpa Napoleon is kind of a pain in a lot of ways. With any luck, I can get through here. You know what? Screw it. I'm going down. Hopefully I don't take any weapon damage. Good. Okay. So, I don't feel like just immediately blowing the crit serum, because there are a lot of enemies being spawned, and maybe... Oh, these guys don't despawn. Hello. But they do drop stuff, which is good and bad, because it means, with any luck, the, floating bombs don't respawn, which is good, and bad is the spiky balls do. So I can't just farm infinitely, which would make sense. I mean, if I could farm it infinitely, that would definitely be an interesting strategy. Actually, it looks like I might even be able to. Well, you know what? I'm just going to do what the dodos do. Actually, this is not what the dodos do, but I'm going to do what my heart tells me to, and that is to bunny hop like the kangaroo man I am, with a crit boost, and let's run because there's shit flying after us. Okay, no more shit flying after us, and is that... Oh, it is. So, here's the question. Is any of this even worth picking up? The answer is no, we're full health. So, what item dropped? What am I kind of skirting around? I'm skirting around the aortic healing device. I'm gonna go silent for a bit while I kind of weigh the options, because I've got critical serum, which makes me do a lot more damage for a very short period of time. Or I got the aortic healing device, which keeps me full health pretty much for the rest of the run. I'm gonna go for the health. I like the aortic levy device, sorry. I like the idea of the crit, but the possibility of getting to the gumball machine and beating the gumball machine on, run number 1 pretty much for 1.0 is an extremely attractive prospect to me. So we got a couple of the bigger hug bots, but I don't really need any pickups, so unless I get guaranteed some kind of, nice stuff from them, I don't really see the point of going after them. Now here's the question. No. No way we're going to Hugbot Alley on this run. Probably. Had to hydrate. 25 minutes of talking is kind of... You'd think, oh, you know, Let's Playing is pretty easy, you can just kind of talk and talk and talk and talk, but, you know, there's a lot of basic biology to be concerned about, as in, and you know what, I'm going to bellyache about this forever, but I live in an incredibly dry apartment. It is a pain in the ass. Okay, so we got these little guys who I would say are priority number 1. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. Because we got a bunch of saw blade launchers, and luckily the little guys pretty much can't hit us, as we are, but they're still terrifying. Hey, I jumped over a spin bod, that's a first. Okay, so I can't believe we haven't gotten hit at all. Maybe, in retrospect, the aerotic levy device is... might have been kind of a wasteful decision, but considering I don't feel like we're hurting on damage, and we're definitely not hurting on health either, it's like half of one, half a dozen of the other, and it's like, I don't know. I actually kind of wish I was running Taco Terror right now, come to think of it. But, you know what? I'm pretty happy with how we're doing. So we got a might pickup. That's definitely making things a lot easier on us. I assume I've also gotten a fair clip better at this game, which is why we haven't been taking nearly as much damage as we used to. Maybe it's kind of the dodging, the bunny hopping, the whatever, but I can attribute a lot of my survival skills to why we haven't taken a whole lot of damage. Oh, this is a new room. I'm excited. So this is also a scary room, for a lot of reasons. So, there are a bunch of saw blade launchers straight up above us. Oh, you know what? I am so excited. You know how I always say, like, I'd love to be able to look up? I don't know if Joe is, like, watching my videos. That'd be kind of weird, because... Well, actually, no, that wouldn't be weird. That would be awesome. But, I've been wishing for ages to have, you know, a room where you can just look up. And wishes answered. Here is... Oh, okay, we did get hit just a little bit. Can't stay still. I'm trying to place as many saw blades, pizzas, whatever you want to call them, into the saw blade launchers. Alright, so we took a little bit of damage there. Not so good, but it's very manageable. I don't know how half of my shots didn't, you know, hit these guys, but maybe it was just kind of weird angling from the jumps. Okay, there we go, and good. Now, I'm gonna try and get back over here, if only to reclaim the very small amount of weapon EXP left. Beautiful, alright, and also to dodge all of these guys. Because I'm not too concerned about them, but if I get hit more than a couple times, we're going to lose all of our weapon EXP, and that's going to be unfortunate, and it looks like there are bullets flying right behind my face, so I should probably get out of that basic trajectory. Okay, so health pickups, we don't need any. At this point, all we need to make this run, like, beautiful is armor. Everything else, completely secondary. Because health, we're doing well on health. I don't even see the need to use the aortic levy device. I wonder why these things are just kind of rolling down. Maybe it feels like there's a secret below? I don't know. Hard to say. So I'm just going to look up. Because, well, you know what, guys? Take a look, because this is probably the best view you will ever really get of the Tower of Guns from the outside, except for the loading menu. And you know what? Thank you, Joe, for making this room, because this is exactly what I was asking for. It's so pretty. I wonder if you had enough jumps if you could actually hop out of the top of the map. That would be amazing, and terrifying. Alright, so let's see if there are any secrets in here, by mashing ourselves into the walls. As is my usual. Does not look like it. Kind of a shame. I guess there's one more set of walls I haven't really checked, but I can't imagine there'd be anything through here. Nope. Okay, so either the secrets are incredibly well hidden, or I'm doing something wrong. Nope. You going through the top? Nope, does not look like you can go in through the top, so I have no idea. Let's just go through and hope there's something nice in here for us. It looks like a weapon mod. The question is, do I have enough money? And the answer is, I really don't. So, presumably, I'm going to be too poor to buy whatever weapon mod is waiting for us over there. Okay, so, priority number 1, take out at least a couple of these purple crap launchers. Because there's bullets flying... Oh, there's a tank. Priority number 1, take out the tank. Everything else I can kind of dodge around. Get hit by the tank, bad things happen. Okay, so tank has been eliminated. Bullets, almost eliminated. Bullets are done. All we need to do is take out these purple stuff. Now, these guys are hardier than I'd expect them to. I'd swear they take more hits than everything else. And I can't believe I haven't gotten hit in this room either. It's like, maybe I've just got some kind of weird passive dodge ability that I've developed, kind of a sixth sense for... Oh, okay, there we got hit. Just a little bit. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like my dodging abilities have gone severely up, but I don't think I'm doing anything more, like, consciously. Maybe it's just knowing the pattern of the enemy has made it a lot easier to avoid taking damage in general. Alright, so let's see what we got. So it looks like a coin over on the left, which would be nice. But I'm not going to have enough money for this thing, am I? Does not look like it. And what would it be anyway? Stun. Stun is... I've kind of expressed my opinions on stun. It's probably the least useful, I think. Unless it's been changed, it's probably the least useful of all the gun mods. Oh, hey, Doom Ball. Awesome. So, I like the Doom Ball for a couple of reasons. Mainly, Doom Ball can be outpaced, purely based on speed and... I'm not going to say hoops. Hoops are not the right term for jumps. But anytime I ever say I'm, like, referring to my jumping ability, my instant... not assumption, but, like, my instant terminology for the amount of jumping I can do, or the, like, ability to jump, is hoops. Don't ask why, I don't know, I'm thinking basketball. Vampirism. So this is starting to mirror kind of a run a little while ago, where we had both the aortic levy device and the vampire mod, I think, and I'm suddenly kind of regretting getting the aortic levy device, because now with the vampirism mod, well, it seemed kind of pointless. Alright, so... I still don't know how to get to Hugbot Alley, so I'm loath to kill these guys. Let's just blow the aortic levy device. Yeah, close enough. I think we'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine. We're about to go to the... Okay, we're about to go to logistics. Now, I feel like they added a new level, but I could be wrong. I heard there was like an office that was creepy to get to, but maybe it's like a secret area as well, or maybe... I was reading a review and it was talking about an office somewhere, and that was a concern. Okay, so looks like nothing but spiky balls. That is terrifying on so many levels, because these guys are the #1 threat to my weapon level. #1. Ow. And I got fired straight into the ground, and all over the place. So I'm not happy about this. We're down to weapon level 4, sheerly because this room is terrifying, and terrible, in a lot of ways. Because, I'm so busy... And you really can't jump through that one, either. Okay, so there's one more at least. I was really hoping... There we go. I was really hoping I could make it over here, but that was not the case. Okay, so I'm gonna take... This specific level. This specific freaking level. And I feel like that spiky ball is gonna come back down on my head, and I'm not gonna be happy about it. Alright, well, whatever. So I'm gonna tilt back, and I'm gonna do something a little risky. Because there's a secret area over there. And if I can get to it, well... Nope, not going to be able to get to it, and I took some damage. Oh well, not a whole lot of damage, and again, with vampirism... Okay, no way we're going to be able to get up with that angling. It's like, I feel like I can make it. But I'm hitting, like, a barrier, actually. I hit something. Okay, there we go. What is it? Some coins and weapon EXP++. Okay, that, in my mind, is worth it in so many ways. So, I took a little bit of stupid damage, but like I said, the problem in this run is not going to be weapon EXP in the slightest. The problem in this run is... Oh, jeez. The problem in this run... Well, the problem in this run is going to be weapon EXP because health, we're pretty much golden on. Okay, so we got a lot of lasers. So many lasers. Okay. So my hope is to get above the riffraff, avoid the super bullets. Oh, that is making me happy. So, again, a lot of lasers. Concerned about the lasers. Concerned about mostly the tank, because the tank is terrifying. get hit by the tank, you take a lot of damage. Oh, I'm gonna get out of that corner, I'm gonna get out of this corner, I'm gonna get away from that. Okay, yeah, because tanks do a lot of damage. They are one of the few that... Okay, thank you. Beautiful. And golden. Okay. So we've got a couple more of these laser nonsense things, which... This is kind of a terrifying room, and a neat room configuration, now that I think about it. But, you know, you come in, you've got this fairly nice open area, and then suddenly lasers. Oh, by the way, not just lasers, there's also a tank. And, have fun. So we've got a lot of coinage and what looks to be another jump and a might boost, which I am excited about both. Because, well, you know, the extra jumps technically not needed, seeing as I've already got the triple jump perk running. But the might is going to be really useful, considering we're just below weapon level 5, so to make up for it, the extra damage is going to be really nice. Now, again, what do I need? I mostly need armor, and if I run out of money on the next room and don't have enough money to buy the, you know, armor boost that is sitting there at the whatever store, I'm going to be a little sad. I'm going to be really sad. But it's unlikely, and it's this... Oh, jeez. What the hell is this room? This room is... Well, actually, this isn't as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. So we've got a lot of... We've got a lot of terror. A lot of blasting. Ooh. But if I can take out the Corneliuses, then all I have to do is tango with the mines. They're juking all over the place. So we've got... Ooh, if I die here, I'm going to be so mad. I am pissed. Yeah, that is one of those situations where just a little bit of armor, just any armor, would have made everything amazing. But we did not get the armor, and... You know, I hate to complain about that, because that would have been a beautiful run. Look at that, you know, luck, might, couple extra jumps, nice vampiric and the aerotic levy device, but I couldn't use the aerotic levy because it hadn't charged, and I was just getting hit. I was getting hammered. I was not moving fast enough to avoid the purple crap, and the mini Corneliuses were juking all over the place and making things very painful for me. Oh well, you know what? That's just kind of the way things go, so let's see what we've unlocked. We have Junkmen, and that's it. That makes me sad. Okay, so what guns do we want to aim for? Oh, he's increased the number of tanks you have to kill with this gun, or that might not be unique. We've got the Egon's Pride, which I probably won't get until run number 10, which is kind of a shame because I really like these two guns on the left are my favorites. Everything else is a little less. I guess the Hedgehog launcher isn't so bad. Mini LHC gun is kind of okay. This gun, the 609mm, is pretty amazing, but doubtful we're going to get that one anyway. So next run is quite possibly going to be, you know, portable pizza thrower bluegrass, and, you know, once more into the breach. Oh well, overall, good run. Wish it had ended the way it had, because, you know, it had so much promise, but... That's just the way things go in this game, and I will see you guys on the next run of Tower of Guns. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time. I think I already said that.